Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this live stream with me and Mr. M.
How's it going, man?
Which one? It's just like, okay, I know. First off, Ray, I'm so used to you always doing the fist bump.
I know, but now I'm learning.
Exactly.
I'm going in now like you.
Exactly.
Dude, I'm broken. Finished my workout.
I know, exactly.
Brutal, but it was worth it. I might collapse during the show, but hey, it was worth it. How's things with you?
All good in the hood, man. It's, 5x5 here in Dubai with the token 2049. We don't have tickets, but hey, well, maybe we'll go, maybe we won't.
We'll sneak in.
Exactly.
We'll find a way to sneak in. Yeah, it's going to be good. There's a lot of side events, by the way, so exciting few days.
So we'll be definitely at some of the side events and stuff like that. So yeah, gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Most of the side events are all on the same date, the 29th.
I know, it's going to be difficult to pick one. There is a lot of stuff going on, many parties, many exchanges.
I think it was, the Wednesday, which is, what is that? Today's not the 29th, so 28th, 30th or something? I don't know, whatever. A lot of side events, right? So
Yep. Exciting though.
So, yeah, we got a great show for you guys. We're going to be going into the trenches, right?
Yeah, as always.
After the news. And make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe, right? Because, you know what? You don't want to miss this show because you're always going to be entertained with this show, right?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Exactly. Because we are focusing on securing our bloodline.
One meme at a time.
Yes. We will get there. We will achieve bloodline security one way or the other.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Damn.
Well, the market looks like it's bouncing back a little bit. So.
Yeah, exactly. So security might be just around the corner.
It's coming in the theater near you.
And it's not a Disney movie.
That channel, guys, we've been watching something savage. I think it's heading for the worst movie of the all time.
Exactly.
IMDb, terrible. Anyway.
Oh man, I hate to be Rachel Ziegler, man. I hate to be that lady. Jesus.
I know. She's getting a lot of backfire, right?
Well, I mean, it's all on her, right? She did it to herself, right? So
Makes sense.
it's not, if she should do a little bit of
Nobody forced.
reflection,
Nobody forced
looking
her,
at
right?
that mirror on the wall a little bit. Oh, damn. Wow.
Fantastic.
I had to go there.
Yeah, you have to go. I mean, guys, we've been laughing all morning, by the way, so
damn.
it's just like,
Wow.
it is what it is.
Yes. Well, make sure you hit this like and subscribe, and head over to Mr. M's podcast. Hit the subscribe there as well, right? Let me just show you how to do that, just in case some people, just they're unfamiliar with how to do that. So there's a button here. It's called subscribe.
And you punch it.
You click on it, right? But then that's not it, right? You got to click on the all, right? So make sure that you get subscribed properly. Do that here and on Mr. M's channel.
Nice. Yeah, the video with Benjamin Cohen, almost 30,000 views. That's flying off the shelf. And today I'm going to upload a chat on the Maybach with Lark Davis, Crypto Lark. It's going to be a good one, so stay tuned on that one. He's murdering Ethereum on that video.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you don't
Should
wanna
be
miss
good.
that.
Should be good.
Yeah,
Should
it's
be
a
good.
good one.
Yeah, are you going to do any more Maybachs? I know my driver's, he's taking a vacation,
I know,
but I'm
he-
getting a new driver, so
Okay, awesome. Oh, then, yeah.
so we could work something out. Yeah.
Nice. Let's work something out. Because I know he's going on holiday, so that's why.
Yeah. Man,
Cool.
speaking about taking a holiday, I think Ledger should take a holiday as
Look at this. How do the guys at the Bitcoin meetup like your new Ledger wallet?
your new wedgie, man. What the
Kind of wedgie.
Right? So you want the government, let me get this straight. You want the government to give access to everybody's Bitcoin, to get access to everybody's Bitcoin, now that they're actually deciding to use it to store their wealth? Does that sound logical to you?
Yeah, but don't worry, bro. Don't worry, bro. They'll shard it. They'll take your seed phrase, shard it in three parts.
Make sure.
And make sure no one is going to see
Steal
that.
it. But, sir, if the government requests you to give the seed phrases, will you be compelled to do so?
Yes. Duh. That was such a dumb idea. I feel for the Ledger because I think they had something decent going on, but the sharding thing destroyed the whole thing, I think.
Yeah,
Such a bad idea.
It is a ridiculous idea. They should have the smartest thing they could have done is one, the least cost is have a different product altogether,
I agree. Yeah,
right?
completely different.
Specifically for that, right? And then this product where it's like standardized ledger, like standardized hardware wallet stuff, right? No, and then they could have went even further and just spinned off a whole new company.
Yeah, it's exactly. Ledgers, whatever.
And it had nothing to do. It doesn't even put the ledger name, right? You just put a new company, right? That's like, okay, well, here, this will make sure your seed phrase, you could actually recover your seed phrase, right? And so that us people could tell you, so they can continue operating their business normal, and we'll say, don't buy that one, we'll buy this one, and that's it. Now we got to say, don't buy any ledger.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, the software is on every. That's how you can quote disable it, but I don't trust it.
No.
I don't trust it at this point. I mean,
No.
That's supposed to be the most safe thing in your
Exactly. It should-
life, right?
exactly.
You want to protect. You don't want to shard it.
Yeah.
No,
No.
terrible. Yeah. Also, it's not open source. There's a lot of interesting.
And you know what? To be honest, they could get away with this, right? Because people, right, don't do what's best for them. They do what the mainstream media tells them is best for them. For example, I don't know, there was something called COVID that happened to be BS, right?
Yeah. Just a little bit.
And everybody, went out and was told to buy something that was not good for them, right?
Yeah.
So there you go. You don't tell me that is not possible, right? So with the printing press, you can pull that off. It is what it is. It is what it is. So don't be surprised if they call up the government and say, hey, can you help us fund this? Because then you could be able to have access to everybody's money.
Yeah.
And that would be the smart thing to do because people are dumb.
Oh yeah.
Right?
I wonder what happened after. I didn't follow. I didn't follow any up with. I've seen the CEO of Ledger did a podcast, and he's been asked, well, what happens if the government is going to pressure? He said, well, I'll have to give it.
Yeah. And
But
that's the way you could sell it, right? You could sell it to the government, and they could fund you like crazy.
Imagine if I have a backdoor for every hardware wallet.
Yeah. Have a backdoor for every wallet.
Yep. Also, do you remember?
I like that.
Do you remember also in the UK, Coinbase and Kraken, they wanted to know if you had an hardware wallet and they wanted to know the address. Do you remember?
Exactly. Yeah.
So they're going to come from every corner. They would want your Bitcoin so bad. They come up with all sorts of ideas to catch it.
Exactly. So there it is, right? And any government, if the CEO of Ledger's listening, he now has a free printing press money now, access. If he uses his brain and goes to the government and says, "Go hook you up."
I know a bunch of people, they got Ledger.
Go
How
hook
much?
you up. No, because it's not just that. You can help me market this. Help me.
Oh, yeah,
Give me
yeah.
the cash, right?
Of course.
Free cash to market this, and so that more people can buy this. Make it official government sanctioned wallet, right? Support my efforts to push this thing. Boom.
Done.
Majority, 80% of the population will suck it up. Right?
Like hot potatoes. It is what it is, like you said. All right, this week could be very interesting. As you can see, we have 6 events, among other stuff. They could change the price, so maybe volatility is going to come in. We have a consumer confidence data on Tuesday. Tomorrow, then we have the JOLT on Tuesday again. On Wednesday, we have the GDP data. Sorry, I can't say anything today. Then we have the PCE inflation data on Wednesday. It's going to be a big one. And then again, jobs report on Friday. And then we have the S&P companies reporting earnings, which is going to be a big one also at the end of the week. So we might see volatility coming in.
Yeah, exactly. Well, volatility was always going to be coming in, no matter what. But the good thing is that Bitcoin, if you're buying Bitcoin, I'm not talking about any other cryptocurrency, but if you're buying Bitcoin, right, you're going to have volatility to the upside. A lot of positive
Good volatility. Yeah.
Yeah, every single chart shows that, right? That the hopium is not just gas. They're not blowing smoke up your ears.
There is a lot of hopium coming in the next bit because
exactly.
we're going to talk about Ethereum, right? All right, now this is interesting. A lot of people are comparing the 2025 cycle to 2017 cycle. A bit of a hopium here, right?
A bit.
A little bit. But there are indeed some similarities, not just with 2017. I mean, you can probably argue there are similarities with many other cycles. And this is just kind of cherry-picking data, of course. But we could indeed witness a huge move in the upside coming in soon.
Yeah, I mean, it's not impossible because this 2017 was all retail, right? And now we have like, the institutional players, they have to look at this seriously. They have to see the somebody who's now, okay, well, now we can get an ETF. We have all these companies investing in it, and they're watching their stock grow. So you have these institutional players that have to take it seriously and have to look at it. Mm-hmm. And once they start seeing what Michael Saylor sees, this is the chart. Mm-hmm. This is the chart.
It's going up forever,
right? Because they got billions of dollars to put in.
Yeah, that's the
and
thing.
It has the liquidity to suck in $1 billion, right?
Exactly.
So Michael Saylor, when he buys $1 billion worth, did you see the price go up a whole lot? No.
And by the way, he tweeted on Sunday. Have you seen? Mm-hmm. He said something about Bitcoin again. So he might buy today again. So we might see another pump. It looks like that's what he did for a bit. He was announcing on Sunday and buying on Monday. But like you said, as soon as people are going to see his play, I mean, Jack Mulder already started 21, right? CEO of a new company, which is founded by Tether. And big other companies, they want to do the same play. Mm-hmm. So it's just... If you think about it, it's crazy that there are so many buyers already coming in, and we just seen the halving. Mm-hmm. So there's gonna be a supply shock coming in at some point.
Exactly, they'll have tricks, of course, right, and plays and stuff like it, in order to get. Because here's the thing: they need. Let's just say you want $1 billion in, and okay, well, I could get $1 billion, and they can get you $1 billion at a fixed price, at a specific price. But let's just say they want $10 billion. Well, now they have a problem. Mm-hmm. They can't do that without moving the price significantly.
Yeah, they want to pull the boat back, right?
Right. Well. So the only way they can do that without having to watch the price move significantly is to get you to sell. Mm-hmm. So they're going to have, if you've got billions of dollars, $10 billion to go in, I'm sure you can afford maybe $10 million of that goes into marketing to convince people not to buy and to sell.
Yep.
I think you can afford that. That's like, what is that? What percentage is that? $10 million is. Let's see here. If that was just 10%, that would be $1 billion. If it was 1%, that would be $100 billion. $100 million. If it was now 0.1%, that's $10 million. Do you think 0.1%? If I were to say, hey, I'm going to get you the best price for Bitcoin that's lower than the price today, and all it costs you is 0.1%.
Oh, yeah. It's like a deal. I'll take it. Yeah.
You would probably pay for that, right?
Yeah. I will.
Yeah.
I will pay for that.
There you go, people. It's that simple, right? And you can see, right? $10 million in marketing, right? What is that? That's nothing, right? And then you might say, and you could do that with all kinds of tricks, right? With the mainstream media to pay them. Right? They're all interconnected. They'll cover the whole globe.
Oh, yeah.
For $10 million. Bam, boom. Simple.
You can even move it when the market is like on the weekend, make gaps and all sorts of things.
So, and that's the kind of people that are buying now, not you.
Yeah, indeed. You can see gold versus Bitcoin. That's an interesting chart. It compares the two of them neck to neck. It's the gold is in gold and Bitcoin is in orange, of course. And you can see that we haven't caught up yet. So I'm expecting a violent move because gold seemed to be it chilled a little bit, right? It's gone new all-time high, but now it's been kind
It's
of
come back, but it's come on. It's been like what, a whole week, less than that,
Yeah.
since it topped out. It had day after day of
one next to another.
all-time highs, and the media's like, man, that's a meme coin, right?
Peter Schiff almost lost it. Gold, a meme coin.
Oh damn!
But you can see, historically speaking, they kind of correlated one another, and I think Bitcoin is going to go and catch up with gold. So
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
gonna see it happening
Catch up, pass gold, right?
eventually.
It's gonna pass gold both in market cap and price. Oh, it's already passed in price, but let's just say it's gonna pass it in a kilo. 1 kilo of gold is worth a lot right now, more than 1 Bitcoin. But do you think that's gonna last?
Not really.
No.
It's gonna change soon. Yeah. I mean, Bitcoin has to do a 10x in terms of market cap, right? But also gold is going up. So, but he will catch. He will
I
catch
want you guys to put up one in the what's it called?
the chat.
The chat. If you could afford 1 kilo of gold, 1 kilo of gold would fit in your pocket.
How much it would be? Like 100
109, 100 and something.
110, yeah. Wow. Because 1 ounce is, what's the price? 3.6, 3.5?
$3,300. So
3.3, okay. Wow. Yeah, let's see what the chat says. So yeah, I'm also expecting Bitcoin to catch up with gold. There is always a correlation there, so okay, someone can.
yeah, one person can. Yeah,
Good.
There you go. Congratulations. You can afford 1 kilo of
We
gold.
can, so put another one. We can. We can. Okay, so put one.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, Tiago, Sarah, nice. Okay,
Yeah,
that's good.
That's good. Right, 1 kilo. So, but not a lot of you can, right? Out of the 200 people watching, I think, how many people? We've got like 10.
About 3,000 overall. So, well, matter of fact, if you come in our house in Dubai, the door stoppers are kilos of gold. There's one there, one there.
Exactly. Oh, damn.
But yeah, it's it's going to get even more hard.
I think I'm going to send this guy 1 kilo of gold through Lightning Network. Yes.
Nice. That's something you can do.
Can I really send him a kilo of gold through
Sure.
the Lightning Network? We could just transmutate and just beam in front of him like.
Yeah, it's like
Boom.
shard it. Shard in 3 pieces and it's done.
Yeah. Yes.
The ledger way.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, that's interesting. Also, this is really interesting. You can see the balance on exchanges is going to zero.
It's going to zero.
Where's the sound? Yeah, it's going to zero.
Bitcoin is going to zero.
So this is giga bullish
Yeah. You know what? He was right.
Bitcoin is going to zero.
on the exchanges.
And the exchanges. They ain't going to have any left.
Yeah, he was right.
Damn.
He was right.
Wow.
So this is giga bullish because price is going up and there is no availability. So again, supply shock, right?
Can you imagine what these guys have to do now that have done their studies, right? And then realize, yeah, sir, we're going to have an allocated portion of our wealth into this asset. And the explanation is, well, because it will be the global monetary unit in the future. And if we wait until that happens, we will be left behind holding fiat money, which, they create for nothing.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
The realization will be so epic.
I mean, honestly, if I look at this chart, look at this drop here. I don't think we've ever had such a bigger drop. I mean, we've seen usually what happens, there's a correlation with the price, of course, but this is major drop.
Yeah. Yeah, and so of course, straight. It's not going to be straightforward as that. There's going to be bigger players who saying, okay, what can we do? Right? Can we manage the price? Can we? And then another major player saying, okay, well, can we just take the money, the Bitcoins from the people? How can we take it from them directly? Right? The ledger has a good way right there.
They're covered.
Is there any other ways that we can come up with that we can just take it?
Yeah, if you have a ledger,
Emotional damage.
emotional damage, right?
Yeah. So there'll be all kinds of schemes and plans plotted against you coming from the people at the top. Just you can guarantee that. And if you say you're a conspiracy theorist, yeah, conspiracy theorist. Yes, sure, yeah, because no one conspires together with other people to do anything. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we never talked about putting together a show because that would be a conspiracy theory.
Yeah. Did you know one of my favorite?
That doesn't happen, right?
No,
Nobody
doesn't.
conspires to do jack.
Yeah. Do you know the difference? The difference between conspiracy theories and facts are 6 months. That's it. Just wait, and then you see.
Damn.
And then you'll see.
Wow.
It's gonna be an interesting one. But like I said, this is giga bullish. I've never seen such. Okay, this might have to do something with the ETF, of course, because they are taking off the exchanges, even though majority is custody with Coinbase. But I would imagine they'll take it into a different, right?
Of course, there's obviously discussions. Of course, we like how BlackRock is doing it too, and they might do it that way too, right? So why bother, right? Trying to buy something that with cash when you could just take it from people, right? So because then, and they could pay for it in cash, right? And they pay for it, and you get it for free, right? So that's the best way to deal with it, right?
Yeah, I mean, we've seen some places like Panama. They decide to allow people to pay Bitcoin taxes in Bitcoin. That's another way to take it. So there's going to be a million, like the Vinci said, million ways.
Yeah.
They get creative.
Very creative, right? Very. It'll be interesting because we'll see it. Now, I'm sure someone's going to come up with a very ingenious plan, right? To take Bitcoin from people, and we'll point it out for you. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like.
Yeah,
right. Because the more you like it, the more YouTube will show you these shows. Because we'll keep you posted of how they are going to take your Bitcoins. You already know if the ETF is not yours, right? If you don't hold it, you don't own it, period, right?
Yeah.
You already know that Ledger, right, is just one way for them to just go, hey, you know what, thank you, I'll just press that button and take everybody's Bitcoin. They're going to come up with a new one. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. And if you believe in Ledger, well...
Stupid.
Soundboards are going out of control. And by the way, thank you for all the questions, guys. Keep putting them in the chat. I'm saving them for the Q&A segment. I already can see some of them are really good. So
yeah, I want to get to 150 likes, so we're only answering 2 questions.
Okay.
150 likes. So make sure you push that like button right now. Okay, next.
Nice. Power law. So I had a chat with a bunch of people on my podcast. I'm waiting for Giovanni to come on the show. We are chit-chatting via X, and he's going to talk about the power law. I don't know if you've seen some of the projections, but basically what happened was Plan B came out with this projection, which he then changed a few times because it didn't go to plan. And then the power law came out. I'm actually having a good chat with Sina and Plan C. There is a lot of Plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all good people though. And this one apparently is projecting Bitcoin to 200,000 by the end of the year, which is, to be honest, not crazy.
This is a weak kind of Hopium.
Yeah, but it's getting better.
Yeah, exactly.
We're saving all the tank for the later, the last part. So, yeah, I mean, 200K for Bitcoin in Q4, it's not crazy. It's
It's a nice little Hopium tank.
yeah, it's a little bit of Hopium, not too crazy. And there is a channel there you can see there is also an animation coming in.
There we go. We can see.
So,
yeah, in the red zone would be like, okay, maybe you want to sell some, but that's how they get your Bitcoin, right? They have to sell it. You have to sell it to them. So
indeed, and you can see on the next tab here, if you play the animation, you can see. You might want to mute it because it's really loud. There you go. Thank you. you can see that there is a price, there is a whatever projection, there is a channel, and you can see that by zooming into it, the power law has a corridor, whatever they call it, and apparently we're going to touch some of it, and there are projections based on the previous all-time high. I mean, it's kind of cool, to be honest. It's math, right? But those are all projections based on statistics, right? Nothing is guaranteed. But I think 200K is not nuts. It's definitely possible.
I mean, here's keep in mind, you're doing math against what people will do. So that's a little bit problematic.
Yeah, I agree. I agree on that one.
So that's the issue, right? People will do things to their best interest, right? And when you're holding $1 trillion in bonds, it's not your best interest to, support Bitcoin.
Yeah, also the sample data are really small. I mean, this is like barely a teenager, right? So if he was around for 100 of years, you can say, but we only have 3 data points to put on par on the 4th one. So I don't know. But like I said, I don't think it's crazy thing. I mean, if this was $1 million, I was like, okay, maybe it's crazy. But 200K, I mean, we only have to do a little bit over doubling where we are now, right? So
yeah,
it's definitely possible.
Just the issue of it's possible. It's just the wild card is people. What are these guys going to do? And I think they are going to scheme, plot, and come up with something so that they don't have to directly buy. It's up to you to do that so that they can take it.
Exactly. And if you remember in the cycle before, everyone was waiting for 100K and it didn't happen. So yeah, just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Like the beach is saying, there's people moving charts. So yeah, I'll be careful in that sense. Now look at this. Ethereum whale bought 54 million or 30,000 Ethereum OTC.
Yeah.
This was, I think, yesterday. So I think Ethereum is into an interesting play, honestly. I know it hasn't done much lately and it's been kind of underperforming.
Yeah, a whole lot. Is there some cash to be earned with Ethereum going higher? Is the Ethereum going up? Yes, it is. Is it going to go and breach its all-time high? Maybe. Right? But likely it's not going to do as well as Bitcoin. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's going to be a point where it will outperform slightly Bitcoin because there are moments like small windows of time, but it's going to be a small window.
Yeah, they're going to have to. A lot of things have to improve on Ethereum before that happens.
Yep.
Okay.
You've been in a coma for 7 years. Oh man, I can't wait to see my portfolio in Ethereum.
Yeah, the nurse is coming in with the wheel. Hold on, sir. We have the Hopium ready for you. Right? And here it is, sir. Here it is, sir. Now, don't go back in the coma. Don't go back in the coma. Here it is.
Because we have the Hopium.
We have the Hopium.
Boom. Wow. This might have been a little bit too much.
Yes, it is. There is no 1.618 that adds up to $13,712. None. Why is that? It's because, right? See, let's look what he's done, right? This is the bottom. This is the top, right? Now, 1.618 is a mathematical formula. So you multiply the difference between here and here. So 800 to 4,000, right? So that works out to be what? $4,000, let's say. And that's 1.618 up, which is what? Maybe around, I'm just throwing some numbers out there. I'm not doing the math. No, because it's $4,000. So 50% would be
2.
Yes, 2,000, right? Because that's what the 1.618 is measuring. It's a 6.18 percentage, 61% up. So maybe 2.5, $250,000, a lot less than that actually, right? So $222, $2,200. So effectively from here, which is $2,000 higher, which is 6,000,
Yeah,
7,000. That's it. That's it.
That's where the
That's where the real 1.618 is.
Not 13.
Now, because he did a log chart, it sticks it somewhere crazy.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, 7,000 Ethereum is definitely achievable, I think, this cycle. It's not crazy. 13, though, maybe it's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah. You think?
We don't have enough opium.
That's some serious hope. That's the hopium compressed into a liquid and injected into your lungs.
Directly into the lungs. Yeah, not mentioning there is way more competition. We have Solana and other chains, so it's going to be difficult for Ethereum too. But I think at some point when Bitcoin is going to go, it's going to reap. People are going to take profit and speculate into altcoins. So I think we will see an altcoin season coming in at some point. Because when Bitcoin is going to
go
fly...
to 2 trillion in the all-time market, but I think Bitcoin's going to do better than that.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Also, if you look into the Ethereum inflow, it's been on the ETF specifically. It's been very depressing. But I think at some point institutions are going to FOMO into it.
Yeah, but keep in mind that 2 trillion is shared amongst.
A lot of chains.
Yes, not just like we were growing at 20,000 coins per.
Yeah.
So you could say amongst like maybe 200, 300,000 coins.
Yeah, all the meme again is going to come back at some point. Yeah, the competition is definitely there. I agree. That's why I don't like. Yeah, like I said, I would if you would have asked me like 2 years ago where Ethereum would have been now, I would have said I don't know 8,000.
Same here.
So it's already underperforming. So it's better to wait.
By a smidge.
By a little bit. Just like a little bit. You can see now fear and greed is kind of neutral. We've seen a crazy couple of weeks. We've gone from super fear to super greed and back into neutral. And Bitcoin is at $94,000. So, hey, I don't mind. I don't mind it. So it's not a bad place to be, right?
Neutral is not a bad place to be. I want to be super bullish. I want to be high.
I know, but think about that $94,000 Bitcoin, and people are like, meh, yeah, whatever.
Meh.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
I mean, ideally, we want it to be a little bit more into a fear environment. That would be even better. But I'll take neutral. Look at this, April, up 14%. Remember what we said, guys? If you scroll down, Da Vinci, you can see that the median was 12, I think, right?
Yeah,
12,
exactly.
12, 13. And we said we believe April is going to be, I mean, I don't want to jinx it. We still have a few days left.
Yeah, 2 days. I don't think
exactly.
we're going to drop.
No, we can't. I mean, I don't want to put it in the universe. But as expected, I think April is going to be a positive month. Again, I think the best part is going to come at the end of the year because October, November, December are usually super bullish. What happens in summer? I don't know.
I think May we'll get one of these. Boom.
That'd be sweet. And then selling May go away. We're gonna dump.
Maybe.
Possible.
Maybe. We'll get another one of these.
Summer is gonna be
That
interesting.
would be nice.
Well, what happened on the other after halving year? So halving was 2024, and before was 2020. So 2021. In 2021 we had a terrible May, terrible June, but also we have a good February, which we didn't have. Okay, so maybe we can have a good May.
Exactly.
That's not bad.
Right. Look, the ETF buyers
Have you seen?
are coming in like heavy.
Look at 22nd, 23rd, guys. 1 billion. 1 billion. Let that sink for a minute. Twice we had almost $1 billion into.
Yeah, that's the Paperhead coming back, running back in like, oh my God,
Mr.
Oh
Bones.
my God.
I mean, 24, 25th, kind of okay-ish. I mean, still 380 million and 440 million, but that's not much. That's kind of average-ish. I mean, high average, but 2 days in a row, $1 billion. Damn. That's huge.
Yeah, it is huge. It is huge. So now it's time for us to talk about a scary thing, right? About buying some, dirty stuff.
Which you
nasty
should not
stuff that you should not be doing.
No, please, for the love of God, don't do any of this.
We're going to get really filthy, really disgusting, as we try to secure our bloodline. We're going to buy things that most people should probably not buy.
100%.
Should you end up buying some of these things and then losing all your money, make sure you take out what's called
Your fault insurance.
Yes.
Exactly. You put the password, then I'm gonna go on your laptop. I should rename this, man. It's not a laptop anymore.
Yeah, it's a computer.
Yeah.
Oh, computer. Ooh,
All right.
look at our portfolio.
Boom.
Boom. Now, of course, we added like a lot of money.
Yeah. That might have something to do with it.
Yeah, exactly. But I think, right? Look at this. Like, what is this? What are we looking
Did we buy this?
Did we buy Pope or
buy
did we
yeah,
say?
yeah, we did
You
buy the
sure?
Pope. Yeah, we bought the Pope.
Why would we be pedophiles like that?
We bought the Pope.
I went there.
You went there. And the cancel, and the channel is cancelled. Amazing.
Oh, damn. Are you sure?
Hey, it had to be said.
Are you sure?
I think we bought the Pope. Or
I don't think so.
yeah, look at that. Boom.
No. Let's see.
Did we buy the wrong Pope?
No, we didn't buy any Pope.
Oh, did we buy the wrong Pope?
Oh, we did buy Pope.
Yeah, we did. Look at that.
We
boom.
did. Yeah, so how much Pope did we get? Did it actually go? Did we
can't
actually put
believe
some protection on the Pope? Did we wear a condom with the Pope?
And it's gone. Did we put protection on the Pope? I think we are digging at this point. Digging deeper.
Oh, look, dog! What the hell?
We didn't want protection on the Pope, right? We went-
Completed. What's this? Ultra complete.
Oh,
We also completed NC. What?
whatever.
We're making money.
We're printing money. So,
We didn't even do nothing.
well,
Let's take a look at some of our. See, we're securing the bloodline. Make sure you hit the like, guys,
Yeah.
because like, what the hell? We're securing the bloodlines here.
we are. I mean, we are riding the Pope with no protection. All right.
Just happened, man. All right, so
Look at that week, by the way.
I know
Dang.
that was like godlike candle, almost like the green dildo.
Give us a sec. Someone is spamming
Oh damn!
my Telegram. Okay, come on, I need to leave this.
Let's see here. How much Pope how much Pope did we buy? We must have bought a lot of Pope.
I think we got a 0.25 or something.
Let's see here.
But we have
Oh, it doesn't show us, man. It wasn't 0.25. I could have swore we went like 0.1 or 0.15.
oh, because we sold. No?
No, we didn't sell any.
Why?
No, see, there's nothing here.
Okay.
I remember buying this,
Yeah, I remember too.
but let's see here. I think we went with 0.15. So let's just yeah. I think was it 0.2 or 0.15?
I don't remember.
Me neither.
But we have some, right? We bought it.
All right, let's just go with 0.2.
You're putting protection on the Pope?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I don't know, I can't say that.
You're like, nah, man. I'm not going there with that joke.
Anyway, it was a good joke, but it's maybe too much. So we're just going to keep it. But they haven't selected the new Pope yet, right? So this one that pumped, which is the new Pope or the candidate to be selected, hasn't been selected yet, right?
No.
So we are popeless.
No, yeah, exactly. We're popeless. Okay, but we gotta like.
Always use protection, kids. Yes. always use protection. Exactly. Right, the Pope without protection. That's,
Oh my god!
I'm sorry. But that's what's happening. In the
We're going there.
We're going to hell.
Exactly.
We are going to hell. That's
Oh my god. Okay, so Popcat is, you know what? I feel we need to get more.
this thing popped, no?
Yeah, and I think it's gonna pop some more because look, okay, this is a reverse. We gotta reverse this thing.
Yeah, that's a good question. Popeless or hopeless? Probably both. Probably both.
Wow.
It could. I mean, yeah, we could degen. You know what the real degen would do? You know all the money we just won. We're gonna gamble them. Yeah, we're gonna gamble them more.
Look. Even at the 38.2, look. That's a double, right, from here.
Do it. All the wins that we had, we're gonna gamble them. That's what you guys should never even consider in doing, right? So don't buy any of these. Just stick with Bitcoin. And if you feel you want to degen, well, just watch the show.
Yeah.
We will get filthy.
I think we are gonna do well with this Popcat. It's gonna pop out,
It's gonna
pop off.
It's gonna pop the cat.
It's gonna pop off. How much do we got so far? It's popping off. Swamp.
Okay.
Nice.
I wish.
Wow, we got 3 Solana in this cat. Maybe we shouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, another Solana wouldn't hurt. Right? All the money we won. All the money the Pope gave us.
Nah, you know what? Do we have any protection on the Popcat?
I don't think we have, no.
Yeah, we just added Pope.
Do you put protection on the Pope?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Bruno, Daddy.
Oh, Bruno. Is it Bruno still
These
alive?
are all protections that I'm going over. Hose. So, yeah, we don't have any protection on Popcat. So we should do that, right? Yeah.
That would be considered responsible, yes.
Okay, we'll do it.
Maybe half. We can protect half.
Yeah, exactly. We can go. And we can sell half.
Go half.
Oh, boy.
Stupid.
Okay, I'm just going to hold it.
Bruh.
Yeah, protection in the trenches. You should have protection in the trenches.
Yeah, so we could get 3 Solana for that, man. I think we went heavy enough. Okay, let's
Fair enough. Okay.
let's just take our Solana and go.
Yeah.
And then, we could leave the rest for Bloodline security. Yes, because Popcat.
It's going to pop.
Yes.
It says it in the name.
Exactly.
Well, Bonk we're going in heavy,
Yeah,
no?
exactly.
Still waiting for the feed to kick in there as well.
So how much bonk do we have? Wow, bonk is right at near the top here. Maybe we
That
should.
means we have a lot of bonk.
Maybe we should take some protection on that one. I don't know.
Don't we have?
Or do we want to add? Well, here's the thing. I would like to have the 38.2 give us a double, and since it doesn't, because that's pretty much an easy win, right? The harder wins are up to the 61.8, right?
Yeah.
So let's just not do that for bonk. If it goes higher, we'll come back to bonk. We'll leave it in our portfolio. As it goes higher, we're going to re-examine. The
Okay.
Orc and all the other ones. Wow, Mal is taking off.
Orc popped. Yeah, I've seen.
Yeah. Waffles, yes, everything.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, look at House, dude. We already profited on that.
I know. We have $300 in.
I know we profited already. We already taken the money out.
Yeah, we got $300 in.
I know. What the hell?
Nice. I had no faith on this one whatsoever. So good.
And we only paid 0.1.
Okay, I like to see that.
Wow, security. I'm being shocked as we actually get our bloodline secure. It's shocking to me how our bloodline is being what the freak?
What? Damn. What are we doing? We're going heavy?
What the?
What? It's a Burj Khalifa.
I know. I know exactly. We're
What?
like,
One house, one.
I was joking with this one.
Yeah, that's a good joke. I like that joke. Wow. Okay, the question is, what's going to happen next?
I know. We have to take profits, right?
Oh, I thought you wanted to buy more.
No. I wanted to buy more down here, right? And you were like, nah, man.
I know. I thought it was going to zero. I thought it was going to zero.
We have to take profits, right? We have to sell half.
Or you can just take a screenshot,
Yeah. Okay. That's your styles.
which I don't recommend. Damn, $300?
I know exactly.
We put like 0.1.
For $10.
Yeah, that $8 to $10. Dang, imagine if this was a Solana.
Jesus.
That would have been.
Look at that. We got 10x selling half now.
And we already took in profit.
We're already taking profits
Yeah,
already.
Exactly. That's whatever we got left. You're not selling all of it though.
No, it's selling half.
Nice. Perfect. That's the other half, right?
Wow, we got a 10x, man. We're securing the bloodline.
10x at a time.
Jesus.
Now these Solana we just gained back. But we're gonna gamble it. This is where it is going terribly wrong. Now all this money we just made.
Hold on. We got to check out all the other money, right? We got to check out what happened to Doggy. Because Doggy could be like something like nuclear, right?
Doggy actually give us the money.
Yeah. Where's Doggy?
Damn.
Because we got paid on Doggy. And is it here? Do you see it in the list here?
No, but we
Do you
have.
see N? I don't even know what this NCM is.
I don't know. We have a lot
Yeah,
of
exactly.
stuff going on in there. Can you search?
Yeah, let's just try.
Ah, Puis also is green. Doggy actually doubled.
I know. We're like, what is it? This? You have to be.
Is it that one?
Yes. No. I don't understand.
Can you access the contract by the thingy there?
We're like dumbfounded. We're like,
Bruh.
what the hell happened?
I'm confused on this one.
Yeah,
Is that the?
that's not the contract.
That's not the
address.
contract. Yeah.
So this is where we
Damn.
swapped. Trying to find the contract. Transfer. Doggy coin. There we go. There's a contract right here.
Ah, perfect.
Then we're gonna look here.
Let's see.
What?
Yeah, what's that one?
How did we double on that?
Probably he wicked all the way and then.
Oh, there it is.
It's going to hell.
We doubled here.
Yeah, in that week there.
Yeah. Shame.
Probably if we had another double, we would have probably kicked in also, no?
Yeah, exactly. What the hell? That's so weird. So random. Let's see. Was that on the 5th, on the right date? 6 days ago.
6 days ago? That is that we purchased it a while back, right?
Exactly. I don't know what's going on here. Let's take a look at this one.
What is this one?
NMC.
Oh.
Okay, it's just the.
Oh, do you see the naked crab, man. There you go. Did we double on the crab, man?
What the hell?
Let's go. I told you. What is the battle? I told you.
I told you so.
Wow.
Yeah, Laura, exactly. It's good to have protection. Exactly. Especially with the naked man, crab, whatever. Especially with this one.
How's this possible?
It's going to
It's
nothing.
exactly gone to nothing. I don't understand.
But this is a solid choice.
Clearly.
Well, we only got we got the money back, right? So
I don't know. Maybe we didn't, and this is just a typo or something like that. But it's showing here that this transaction did occur
yeah,
6 days ago.
so we got paid.
Weird.
Okay, naked
Well,
crab man paid.
I'll take it.
I'll take everything. At this stage, I'll take naked crab man. Okay,
All right. So let's
nice. So we did
let's
well.
go into the trenches again
We did well. So let's
because we've already
gamble all
found
the money we
we
won.
found like security, bloodline security here.
Let's invest all the wins to new ones. That's what a real degen would do.
You see here. What's this?
That's a red cat, so we have to have it. But we might be buying the top.
You think? This is a 5-minute chart, dude.
Hey, look at this.
It could go higher.
It could go
It could go
high.
higher.
Yeah, it could. We could lose all our money. Damn. Okay, I don't know. I'm not feeling this.
You're not feeling the cat?
I'm not.
I'm feeling the cat.
I'm not feeling this because look at the 5-minute chart. 2 pumps, big pumps, and then now everything's like dead. The volume. No. I'm not feeling that.
Okay. No cat. No orange cat. What's this?
The Doge father.
Meme Lord? Doge father. Is that Elon Musk?
Yes.
What?
No. Vaporwave.
Vaporwave.
It's cheap. Let's go for it.
Vaporwave? Yeah, but we need protection on this one. A lot of protection on this one.
Yeah. You know what? Just because. Let's see here. How many? 1 million in volume. Damn.
Holy. I don't think I will ever understand.
$1 million in volume for Vaporwave.
Damn.
Should we? You know what? Everybody says we should buy these things here because then we save some money, right?
On
Yeah, if we buy it directly.
on Jupiter.
But
We're degen.
1%, man. It's just 1% for us on $10. That ain't gonna break the bank. Do you think?
Yeah, plus a real degen is gonna go. We are degening, right? So we're gonna do it properly.
Mm-hmm. Can you imagine if one house becomes one house, price of one house,
Damn.
like $250,000?
That'd be sweet. That'd be mission accomplished.
Exactly.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, we're getting it.
Okay, let's do it. Okay.
Swap failed.
That's a good sign.
Slippage is too low.
We are into something.
Okay, yeah, maybe we should take that as a sign. How about no?
What is
For
it-
$10?
What is about that?
How about new?
$10 slippage? Yeah, but it's vaporwave.
It could go higher.
You could go high.
Could go higher.
Ooh.
Ooh,
But this one is.
this thing got,
Emotional, damn
I
it.
think it got rug pulled. But
It could go higher.
Hell no. How about no?
How about new?
Damn.
gosh,
Okay, what's this? Cats and dog?
cup.
Flash?
What?
What's.
Cupcat. The cat is in the cup.
What? Oh, they don't even have Twitter? Actually, that's a good sign.
Oh, it works. They do have a Twitter. It's just 86 members.
Nice. Oh, it's actually a thing. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's just cats in different cups.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, we gotta. I'm kind of confused, but I'm feeling it.
It seems like cat torture.
It's
What
just-
the hell?
The fuck is this?
Okay.
What the fuck is this?
Guys, we are watching some. I mean, we gotta.
Gotta buy it.
Yeah, we gotta buy it.
Gotta buy it.
We gotta buy it. We gotta buy it now.
Oh damn!
This could be. This could be the one. You know, when we're gonna tell our kids how we secure the bloodline. With
Exactly.
Cupcat.
Guys, man, there's not many liking going on. I'm feeling no love. You don't care about me.
Yeah, we need to
Can't
get
hit-
to 120 to get the Q&A, right?
Mm-hmm.
So smash that the like button, guys, please. We need to get to 120.
Look at that. How much Cupcat we're gonna get? I think we should go. We should go fucking
25.
2.5,
Yes.
man. Heavy,
Yes.
heavy. Look at that. Boom.
Boom shakalaka. This is gonna secure the block. Oh, that's a good sign, by the way.
Ooh.
That's Cupcat to the moon.
Ooh.
Oh boy, what we have done, guys.
I don't think. I don't
don't
think
buy
we're
this.
gonna be buying this.
It's a solid buy.
Damn. I don't think we can afford to buy this. There's not enough liquidity for us to buy it.
$10.
Let's try $10.
Dang.
Wow.
Shall we try and buy it on Jupiter?
We could try.
And we're gonna have to. We're gonna have it because it's gonna go.
Damn. Boom. We
That's
got
it.
it.
Cupcat is gonna go.
We got it. We got it. So protection, right?
On Cupcat, yeah, that's
A little bit. Just a
a
little
little
bit.
bit of protection.
You're never going wrong in the trenches.
Yeah, that would be.
Ah, damn.
That won't be appropriate. I mean, we did ride the Pope with no protection. Just saying. It turned out to be good, actually.
You want that? You want that?
Stupid.
Turned out to be good. But,
Bruh.
I mean, technically, he's not the Pope yet. So, I mean, maybe he will.
What's going on here? Say, you're selling as much low. Okay, what? No, you're not paying attention.
Is 88,000 Cupcat with $10? Nice.
At what price? So
What was that one? 121?
okay. Okay, there we go. There was a little bit of mistake there. There we go.
Boom. Perfect. Protection enabled. Nice.
There we go.
Okay, just to make sure we getting our investment.
There's 2 warnings.
That's nice.
Not verify. New listing.
Perfect. The more warning, the better, right?
Exactly.
This is a good sign.
This is going. This Cupcat.
It's going well so far. Warnings, fails.
Yeah, we should retweet our Cupcat purchase. Yes. Let's do it. Let's choose this one.
Not
The one is where the lady's like giving us the reasons not to buy this.
That's fine. Oh boy. It's happening.
Yes. I don't know, but I have to have some. I don't know.
It's the perfect clip. What the fuck is this?
I don't know, but I have to have some. I don't know why.
But that's exactly how it is.
Exactly.
So this is gonna go to the moon. Period.
We only bought that, and we didn't buy any more Popcat. Should we buy some? Like, what's a good name, guys? Give us some good names.
Well, we got dog weave. We got weave. Do we have any
Oh,
weave?
well, this one. Remember, didn't we buy this? And
$200? What? We already sold the copy.
I don't know.
The thingy there. Do we have $200 in?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
All right. Well, let's leave that for now.
Okay. Yeah, I remember last time we did Weave, we did Popcat, we did Bonk, we did Goat. Look at the agenda also pumping. Nice.
Tits.
Teeth coin. Nice.
I think we should get some more.
More teeth.
Because we were like a little hesitant, and now, you know what? Let's see what's the chart look like.
It's a good idea to get.
Oh,
Damn, it bounced back.
yeah.
What a bounce.
23 million. Right? Let's go for it.
Yeah,
Let's go big. Let's go heavy.
I feel it too.
Let's go heavy. Because, it didn't rug.
I didn't rock, yeah.
And we made a lot of money on this tits, right? We sold a lot.
We did, yeah. Okay, let's see what this goes. I like
Let's see
it.
what happens.
Solid, yeah.
All right.
It could go
All right,
higher.
that's it for now. Should we put some protection on there?
Protection on teeth? Never.
Exactly.
You gotta write it wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Bretta, what happened to Bretta? Yeah.
You want to see what happened to Bretta? Okay,
Yeah, let's see what happened because
let's-
Laura is asking.
Okay, fine.
Give us a sec, Laura. We're gonna check. I think Bretta did. This could be the first question, by the way. It's doing okay.
I
no?
know, Bretta's still alive. What? Oh, that's Brett.
Okay, well.
Brett is taking off, right?
Yeah,
So it
taking
came
off
out
as
from the
well.
basement, man. Because, so that maybe Bretta.
I mean, she's definitely gonna follow, right?
Eventually, yeah. So, yeah.
I mean, it paid us extremely well.
Yeah.
So,
So let's just hold on to Bretta.
how much do we still have some, right?
Yeah, we have lots.
Nice. Bretta.
Right here. We got 1.1 million of Bretta.
Oh wow, 700 quid. Let's go. This could do a 10x. Easy. That's $7,000.
Boom.
Done. Okay, so it's holding well. Nice.
Yeah, let's hold Bretta. See if she goes up to 5 million.
And give us 10x. That'd be sweet. All right, so how many likes we have? 104. Nice. And we do a few questions. Okay, so what's your prediction on Ethereum?
The real prediction on Ethereum, we could probably retest the $4,100 level again to wipe out all the people who are like feeling, yeah, it's going to zero kind of people, right? But beyond that, it's going to be a real tough ride. Maybe we'll see an all-time high this year, maybe, but it's going to be tough ride.
I think so as well, which goes with the altcoin season and the alts dead. I don't think they are dead. Many have been shown in life.
Exactly. I mean, they're not dead. They're just not going to do crazy things like they used to do before,
Yeah,
where you can get 100x. That's it.
exactly. Dami is saying, how do I store Bitcoin other than exchanges and ledger? It's a good question.
Well, you can store it, of course, on your wallet. There's wallet softwares that you can use. You can use BitPay or something. I think it's what was it?
I also like the Exodus is nice.
Exodus is good. Yeah,
I like
that's good.
Exodus, yeah.
There's a bunch of wallets that you can use on your phone, and then I use Keystone. I switched from Ledger, not Ledger, but Treasure.
Treasure, yeah.
I did have Ledger at the very beginning, and then I switched to Treasure, and then now I'm switching to Keystone. So Keystone is my go-to. Now, Keystone has a few issues, right? The wallets that are available for Keystone when it's connecting to your Bitcoin are very few and far between. And ones that do work with Bitcoin are broken, unfortunately. The only one that works well is the OKX, but the OKX wallet is directly connected to your account. But even though it's connected to your account, because it's a hardware wallet,
You have to approve the transaction.
yeah, you have to prove all the transactions. And on top of that, it's not like, oh, if OKX goes down, I'm screwed. You just use another wallet software.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. I will sell all my Bitcoin this week. I wouldn't sell all of it. But you didn't
For
say
what?
all. But I don't know. Probably he's thinking he's going higher and then selling the top kind of thing.
Okay. We'll see.
I would only do it if you are a trader or selling Bitcoin is never a good idea and trying to play with the price, right? Because we never know. Do you see a close? There is a CME gap at 92. I learned
Right here.
the
Right
other
here.
day.
Let's take a look.
Yep.
There's a gap here above us, and it's closing that.
Do you think we're going to close it?
Yeah, we're closing the above way out. Like I was talking about that earlier today, right? This was an easy win, but unfortunately, this turnaround happened too fast, and there was the risk to reward ratio was just too low for us to like try to jump in and trade this in order to get into the gap. So I suggested people just leave it, right? Let somebody else profit from that, and yeah. But there's a high probability that we're going to retest this gap. So any kind of movement up here, right? Once you start to fail, you need to jump in on a short and you could take it all the way to this gap. But a short in this market is very, very dangerous, right? Because, it could go higher to all the way to 100K before it actually fills this gap.
Close the gap, yeah. Or maybe we close it on the way down in the bear market, right? I mean,
Exactly. That's also a possibility.
we don't know that.
Yeah, you don't know that. Yeah. So there you go.
That's why, if you're stuck I don't think waiting as a price, it's always a good idea. You might as well have a DCA, right? In case you want to buy and enter. Retail will be back at 100K, gents. Yeah, possible. I think 100K.
I think at the all-time high, we make a
120
few,
and 110.
120 and stuff like that. They'll come.
They'll come, yeah. Bitcoin 250, 200 by 2026. I think 2026 will be too late for that. I think it's going to happen in October or November or December, but hey, we could go low.
Vamos a ver.
We
We'll
could
see.
extend it, yeah, exactly. I don't think it's... this is a good one. Do you think Satoshi is still alive and still watching?
No. If you study the banking system and how they operate and what they do to people who stop them from printing money, right? No chance.
Do you think it's possible it was more than one person?
No. Because one, it's really difficult to hide keep a secret, right? For two people to know, there's always one person who's going to talk about it, right? So it was definitely just one guy, and yeah, he's probably already dead.
Probably, yeah. That's a good one, though. Nice. You want to take more, or we
Yeah,
good?
just one more, and we'll call it a day.
Uno más. Okay, so Justin says, say I want to rotate profit out of BTC. Should I use USDC or USDT or something else? It's a good question. I think it depends on the jurisdictions you are in, right? I don't normally like stablecoin, but there's going to be a tax event when you exchange Bitcoin or whatever other currencies into stablecoin. So you want to make sure to check that too. Because, for example, in the UK, if you do change Bitcoin to stablecoin, well, guess what? It's a taxable event. So
just keep that in mind. And so, yeah, USDT, since it has the longest running, it's the longest running stablecoin, right? So,
yeah.
yeah. And they've had their problems, and they've always resolved it. So there you go.
Yeah, I don't like USDC. That's probably, if I have to choose one of them, I'll probably go with USDT. Yeah,
There it is.
I agree.
All right, that's it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It was ran a little bit extra long for you,
okay.
but it's okay. We enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Cheers.